This week's video, I had this camera on me at all times for 7 days. Here's what happened. But first, I'd like to start with a story. So when I was in art school, the book that influenced me the most was A Photographer's Life by Annie Leibovitz. The big thing about this was showing that being a photographer is not just about the big projects, it's also about your life and what it means to be a photographer and photograph your life. Recently, in COVID, I've been thinking about where I want my career to go, and the thing that stood out to me is I only really do shoots when I plan something, whether that be a test shoot, and I've kind of lost the daily practice of shooting. I've always been super jealous of painters or sculptors who can go and do something every day, and I was like, man, I wish I could do something every day. But what I realized was, why not just take a camera around all the time? It seems so simple, but after doing it for so many years, I become more about what shoots are gonna get me jobs, or what shoots do I wanna do that are fashion or bigger. But I forget to just photograph my life and how important that is. I took this camera, the Leica Q, which I got, and I carried it with me all around for seven days. Whenever I went somewhere with my friends, even going to the grocery store, I took this with me. There's 4 things that stood out to me during this project. One was the initial pressure of not wanting to, like when I went out, oh, I'm just going to the store. Why do I need to bring this? What am I gonna shoot? Like telling myself, why do I need to go out and shoot this? I'm just going to the store. But on the walk to the store, on the way I see something that's interesting, I take a photograph of it. And for me, it was just the excitement of going out and taking a photo just to take it for no reason. But you can definitely feel the initial resistance of doing this. The number 2 for me was realizing that I think in an age of social media, you just want to post things and have things to post. And for me, this really became a daily practice of just shooting just to shoot. There's nothing besides that. Like, I don't need to share these with people. I don't need to post them. It's for me, it's documenting my own life. So it's really the power of documenting your life and having a daily practice of it that was so important to me. Number 3, again, is like social media pressures of like, we're always finding what shoots can we do to get our name out. Just shooting just for the sake of shooting and staying creative and just practicing photography every single day, whether people see these images or not, was really important to me. And I realized, and it seems so simple, but I promise you, once you start shooting for a long time and you do the bigger shoots, you forget to just photograph your life just to shoot. You know, so for me, having this on me is always gonna stay. It's gonna stay this way forever. So don't let social media pressure overwhelm not shooting and not feeling the need to post anything. Like, just shoot just to shoot because you like it, and that's just as important. And the last thing is the importance of documenting your life. What I realize is I'm going through a transition in my life. I just moved, I'm moving cities, and I photographed that process of getting into my new place, being with my parents, going to see my family. And what it made me realize, it helped me process this time in my life of a transition period of being able to document it. And you know, maybe I can't put into words how I feel at that moment, but documenting makes me feel that that's my way of expressing, here's the anxiety I feel about moving, here's how I feel in this moment. The practice of documenting your life every single day is just as important as testing, doing big shoots. This to me was a really eye-opening experience, and I'm gonna continue this. So I challenge you guys to do this. Carry a camera around everywhere with you for 7 days. Let me know what you think. You know what to do.